Hi everybody, welcome to this new video. So I hope it will go well because um, I've been trying to record the Spanish version. However, this is the second time I I did the video in Spanish and it doesn't work because the camera freeze. But right there, I think it's okay. But I totally switched to English, so because it could be quicker and easier for me to do it in this language. I don't know if I will post and I will try to do a third video in Spanish because I mean, maybe I'm a bit lazy. Not lazy, but I'm a bit tired. And anyway, so today's subject will be on fragrances. So I will talk about the fact that I really like fragrances. Maybe go over the history about it. I mean, my history with fragrances, and yeah, maybe it let's start. And began um, it all began in maybe 2023 or maybe 2024. um, I was trying to improve my style, and maybe I was thinking about the fact that improving his style is not just about clothes, and it's also about the smell. When you are walking in the street, and maybe someone is passing there next to you, you're like, oh, this guy or this girl is smelling great. Um, it's it seems to be um, someone who is very a very clean person, or I don't know, someone who you already have an idea on a positive opinion on these people because it smells good. And so yes, I was trying to search my first fragrance. So I went to a Sephora shop, and then I started to search um, for what will be my first fragrance. And then um, I started to compare fragrances to check, to smell, and to see what are the notes that I like the most. And at the beginning, I was searching for fragrance which was smelling, the man. Um, I, I I've got maybe an idea about it, something that feels warm and also clean. Um, Maybe, yeah. I mean, it was mainly an idea of proximity with people. It's warm, it's comfortable to be with around this person. And so my first fragrance was Dior Homme, very classic one, And so I tried this fragrance at the beginning, and I like it. It's an eau de toilette, and um, there are different types of notes, in the pyramid. The first ones are bergamot, and then you can smell pepper, and also I think wood, cedar. Not sure about it. However, it's the idea to. It's also, I think, the reason why it feels so maybe manly, or the feeling of closeness. It's is made by the wood. And um, then I try many fragrances with this one. And um, the only thing that maybe I didn't like about it was that this fragrance doesn't last long on the skin. Personally, it's maybe around 3 hours, and I was a bit disappointed by it because um, I didn't expect it that the eau de toilette will be um, not too powerful, and also that the fact that if I wear a fragrance, I want people around me to smell it and maybe get some compliments, about it. But however, I don't. Maybe I'm someone who don't spray so much on my skin, and maybe I should do it because it's another toilet. But let's say I do two sprays on the neck. I mean, I don't smell it so much. Maybe it's also because of my nose, who is feeling uh, is starting to be accoutumé uh, at this fragrance. And then um, use used to this fragrance. And then I searched for many different types of fragrances. Now I found a very cool website named Fragrantica, and on this website you can search every fragrance, and you can see their notes. And also, if you have a profile, you can um, classify all of the fragrances you smelled before, and by ranking them from the least to the most appreciated fragrance. And now I have maybe more than 400 fragrances um, on my what is called library, yes, of fragrance. However, I don't have 400 uh, fragrances in my house, but it is just because I smell them in stores, in different places, and each time I did it, then I was going back on this website to note what were my feelings about it. And then, so I searched for a different fragrance, something that was maybe smelling um, um, as someone that was smelling much much intense, I would say. Maybe something more powerful, in terms of the the how to say that. I don't know either in French how could I say that, but I mean the projection of your fragrance. And also, so um, I chose a fragrance named Grand Soir de Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So a famous fragrance in the fragrance community, and I like it. It's The notes are based on vanilla and amber. Um, so it's a very nice fragrance, which reminds me uh, remind me of um, let's say a wealthy man, very classy. Also, this is you can see that wearing smelling this fragrance, you're like, okay, it's an important, it's for an important event, like the name is Grand Soir in French, so a big night. Um, so it's a big event, and yes, I like it. It's more for the winter and maybe the fall period. Um, and now maybe I'm looking for a new fragrance, something for the spring, you know, or the summer, something something more fresher um, and lighter maybe, because the first one is based on wood, so and the second one on vanilla. So it would be nice to have something more on the, you know, citrusy, oranges, something like that. And anyway, um, yeah, I think that's it for the video. So thanks for watching it, and I hope you like it. And don't forget to subscribe and to drop a like. If you watched entirely this video, I'm very proud of you. No, but thanks again for doing that. Maybe you can write a comment to say that you watched the whole video. It will it would means it would mean a lot. It would means a lot for me. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.